ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everyone and welcome to Holy Ghost Prep, where we have live Holy Ghost Prep baseball action between the Firebirds and Avon Prep, or Avon Grove, sorry. So Avon Grove leads 5-0 here in the bottom of the first, and the Firebirds are at the plate and they're fouled off. So if you give us a minute, we'll get all the scoreboard situated and the camera situated. We'll have everything updated for you, and we'll get right back to the Firebirds live at bat in the bottom of the first. Hello everyone and welcome back to Firebird Baseball, where we have the top of the second inning with a Sturgeon at the plate. He'll have a ground ball over to second or short, and it's thrown out easily by Matt Gonglick. So 1 out as the Sturgeon grounds out, and that brings to the top of the order in Rosenbach. Strike one to Rosenbach.
Hubbard set. Gets the call. Leg up, deals. That ball's grounded through the shortstop third base hole into left field, and that seems to be a base hit for Joder. Hubbard looks in, checks first. Gets the call, delivers. Ball one.
So just an apology real quick for we only have one camera today. We usually have an outfield and home plate cam, but because of some technical difficulties before the game, we are unable to get the home plate cam up and running. So we only have the one outfield cam for today. As it's a quick 2-0 count to Rosenbach in center field. Two of the count to Rosenbach. And a pitch taken for a strike, and probably that's Joder. So it's now a 2-1 count to Joder. Rosenbach steals from first, and the throw goes down. McDermott could not apply the tag in time. It's a stolen base for Rosenbach, and the count now 3-1 to Joder playing short.
It's Dozenbach, not Rosenbach. Hubbard looks in. Set. Pitch comes in. Popped up. First base side.
Dropped. Just in front of Baker.
Dropped in a triple collision with Hubbard, Acosta, and Baker.
Yeah. Speaking of, Tom McGinley opened the game on the mound for the Firebirds, but allowed 5 runs to Avon Grove. So that allowed Alex Hubbard to take over here in the top of the second. 3-2 the count to Joder. And Joder will call time and step out. So our starting lineup today for the Firebirds: Robbins in center, Rosado in right, Gonglick in short, Accord at DH, Acosta at second, Baker at catcher, Amati in left, Kalak at third, and McDermott closing out the order at second base. And it's ball 4 to Joder. So there's 1 out and men on first and second for Avon Grove. And the Red Devils threatening again here in the second. For the Devils, it is Dozenbach, Joder, the other Dozenbach, Schwing, Strawhecker, O'Rourke on the mound, O'Connor, Gregg, Casey, and the Sturgeon.
That's going to be strike one for Hubbard. Despite the early hit and walk, Hubbard's stuff is actually looking pretty nice today. Off speeds coming in at a nice angle. Here it comes, fastball. Whoa, lined, and if the fence wasn't there, that might have hit one of us. Right down the first base line. That's going to make it no 2 count for Hubbard and the Firebirds. 1 out here in your top of the second. Runners on first and second for the Devils. Hubbard setting up the pitch. Sets. Fires. Double steal. And it's fouled off. The runners will return.
Double steal has been one of my favorite strategies in baseball. Especially when you have men on the corners. Like have the guy
Yeah,
from
it's
first to
really
second.
interesting.
Yeah.
The best part is when it's first and third and they go for a double steal. But they hesitate the runner on third, so they're trying to get the runner at second. The runner on third steals home. That's when it's fun.
Yeah. So once again, first and second, only 1 out for the Red Devils offense. Scramble to McDermott, throws to second for 1, over to first, and a clutch double play by the Firebird defense. McDermott with a great play on 2 hops over at second. The Firebirds get out of the inning unscathed. However, the damage is still done from the top of the first, and the Firebirds have their work cut out for them in the second. It's 5-0 Red Devils.
Ground ball gets Baker on the first pitch of the bottom of the second inning. O'Rourke will stay on the mound for the Red Devils. Pretty good first inning for O'Rourke, retiring 3 of the first 5. O'Rourke set. Incoming. That's going to be a strike. Never mind, a ball.
I could have sworn he's a strike.
Yeah, I heard a noise.
Yeah.
This angle is weird.
So once again, we apologize for only 1 camera angle. Our tech producer is sick at home, so it's been just me. And if you know me at all, I am terrible with tech. So that's where we are. So we only have the outfield cam for today. No home plate cam.
1-1 for O'Rourke. Fastball fouled off. That'll make it 1-2. O'Rourke really seems to be in control of these at-bats. It's not so much... He doesn't throw the fastest, but he's able to control the zone and bend it however he wants. The pitches are just being absolutely dotted, and the Firebirds are going to need to notice that if they want to win this game. O'Rourke sets up, fires. Breaking ball, and he got him. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. Here comes Kalak. The South Carolina commit takes strike one. Ball outside, evens up the count at one. Ball up, makes it 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the third base line. That seems to roll into the woods, and it will. The 2-2. O'Rourke looks in. Up, fires. Ball 3 fills up the count.
The Firebirds have had an innate ability to be able to come back from being down multiple runs early. So hoping they can wake up in the bottom of the second or bottom of the third and be able to cut the lead down more than in half, if not all the way. High fly ball to right, carrying off the base of the wall.
Get there.
And Kalak will be into second base, standing up just a few feet from a home run. And the third baseman gets into second with a 2-out double. Hopefully that's a spark the Firebirds needed in the bottom of the second, and it brings up Noah McDermott at the 9-hole today. McDermott, the second baseman, ready to go. And the pitch. Swung on ground ball over to third. Dying in the grass. The throw to first is no good. And that puts man on the corners with 2 outs. McDermott ready to get another infield hit.
Great infield hit from McDermott there. I mean, placed it exactly where it needed to go. Put runners on the corners. And I believe that leads off Robbins again, one of the nominees for the Player of the Week.
Yeah, Bucks County Couriers Player of the Week.
Hopefully everyone watching voted for him.
Yep.
Moonshot after moonshot for Robbins recently.
So yeah, it was cycle on our last broadcast on senior night too.
Yeah, I saw that. That was wild.
Seton Hall commit.
Didn't he finish the day with the homer?
Yes, that was his last one.
Ball makes it 1-0.
Aiden Robbins 1-for-1 with a single today, and in center field wearing number 11.
McDermott set at first. O'Rourke delivers. It's going to be ball 2. I love how even if I can't see the pitch, I can tell what it is based on the ghost dugout.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's really a guessing game if they don't do anything.
Ooh.
That was tough.
Those check swings to the fouls are always kind of annoying as a batter.
No, I don't even think he check swung. He the bat
pumped.
didn't move.
No, that bat definitely moved. He like kind of pump faked almost.
I guess, but it's not enough to call it a check swing. It was like maybe a couple inches at most.
But still, even just any movement of the bat and a ball hits the bat is just the most annoying thing as a batter.
Pop up, right field.
Foul territory. Oh, lost it in the sun and just bounces harmlessly but foul. So Robbins gets away with one.
That was honestly a catchable ball. Just the sun here is so harsh. It's really improbable for someone to catch a high pop like that. It's almost blinding if you don't have sunglasses on you.
Yeah. Need one of those Kona ice things for these sunny days.
Facts. Need a Mr. Softy Chuck.
Check back to first. McDermott's back in time. McDermott leads the team in infield singles today. Not today. Leads the team in infield singles this season.
Undoubted. Nova kid's got some speed.
Yeah.
Trust me, we've seen him on the basketball court all year long.
A multi-sport athlete.
That's facts.
Robbins down swinging, and that's out number 3 in the second. The Firebirds threaten, but nothing comes of it. Right at the top of the third is the Red Devils leading by 5-0. Nate Schwing leading it off the top of the third for the Red Devils of Avon Grove. And he takes the first pitch in for a ball. Alex Hubbard will stay on the mound, the sophomore pitching the second inning of the game. And the 1-0 fouled off. Count evens at 1-1 to Schwing. So unfortunately, due to the technical disorders with our equipment, we were unable to watch the first inning of play, so we can't tell you what he did his first inning, as well as most of the players for Avon Grove, as they sent 8 batters to the plate in the first inning. We'll try our best to do so for the remainder of the game as he lines that one deep center. Robbins fields it cleanly, and there's one out.
Acosta making the calls.
Yep. That brings up Caleb Strawhecker. And Strawhecker's first pitch seen. It's taken for a ball. Strawhecker batting 5th, wearing number 6 and DHing today. He's DHing in favor of the pitcher Grady O'Rourke. Back-to-back balls thrown by Hubbard, and the count now 2-0. Now I just realized something.
What's up?
So, as ball 3 comes in, there's senior prank day on Friday.
Correct.
I wonder if we can suck up to some of the seniors in the broadcast. We'll have less of a punishment.
Ooh.
Because I've heard.
Is there a broadcast Friday?
No.
Oh.
I mean, right now, the broadcast that we're on right
now. Oh, okay.
Jack, sometimes I worry about you.
You say that a lot.
I know.
Nothing new.
That's true. So I'm thinking, I've heard things about dwarves, mashed potatoes as a count now 3 and 1.
I don't even want to know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna pretend I never heard that.
The senior prank. I've heard about dwarves.
Oh
mashed
no!
Potatoes,
Oh no!
And then I've also heard water guns, which is what we had last year.
I don't know if that can compete with last year though. Last year was something.
Yeah, last year was awesome. As the count 3 and 2 is back-to-back foul balls.
Even the stuff that happened before we got there at the school day. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you were there that early, but
I wasn't there that early, but I was there in time for more
there was stuff.
The 3-2 pitch to Strawhecker. Popped up, left field side, over in foul territory by the hill, and just falls. Did it fall fair? It did fall fair. Look, it was going to be carrying over well into foul territory, but it just stayed fair on the inside of the line, and there's now a man on first. As it was a third baseman, Will Kalak, unable to track it down, but you can't blame him, as you said, in the sun.
Yeah, it brings up what I said. I mean, this sun is just harsh.
That brings up Joe O'Connor. Today's catcher as Strawheckers look back. O'Connor ready, and the pitch called for a strike. The quick 0-2 count to O'Connor. One ball, one strike, the count to Joe O'Connor.
Here's Hubbard, looking in, checking first, delivers. Grounded, third base, Kalak fields, goes 2, gets him, goes 1, double play for the Firebirds. Led off by Kalak to McDermott to Acosta to end the 3rd inning. We head to the top of the 4th. Yeah. Grove up 5 against the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds. We'll be right back after this.
First pitch to Eddie Rosado, taken for a strike.
I think he tried to check a bunt, but missed. I think. I don't know. My eyes could be deceiving me.
We've seen a lot of indecisive players in this season.
Facts.
That pitch ripped foul on the right field side.
Almost scooped up by the first baseman. Just got right under his glove in foul territory. First baseman in blue had a nice little foot race.
Yeah, battle of the niceties. No, I got it.
It's like when someone holds the door for you.
Yeah. Then I get stuck holding the door for the next 5 cycles.
Haha.
I'm too nice of a person to hold the door. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I do hold the door. I'm too nice of a person to stop holding the door.
Every time I see you holding the door, Mr. Goulet just walks through the door at some point. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always him. 0-2 count. O'Rourke in the lead. Pitcher's count can pretty much throw whatever he wants. Here it comes. That ball's grounded. That's a base hit into right field. Nice hit for Rosado. Checks off bag. See if he can go for 2. He can't. He goes right back. Nice base hit for the freshman.
Rosado's a freshman?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that. I don't know the players personally like you do, Jack.
I feel like I need to say this. I don't know if I've said this on a broadcast before,
No.
but Baker, the ghost catcher, is the only player to ever hit a home run off me. I feel like I said it a lot, but I don't know if I ever told the broadcast. Baseball.
Like physical baseball against
Yeah,
the game.
took me a yard like 4 years ago at Langhorne.
Oh.
I remember vividly. Hit me probably about, 400 feet over left center field. But I don't even know what you said, but I don't even know what... I don't want to know what you said. Alright, here we go. The pitch from O'Rourke. Right down the middle, strike 1.
I might have caught the bottom of the zone, though.
That looked right down the middle to me. That was a really nice pitch.
Like, Gonwall took away the third base coach.
Eddie taking a massive lead off first.
One to Gonwall?
I would assume so. Yep.
1-1.
Curveball taken. O'Rourke is really good with his location and movement.
Has been impressive so far. Still has not allowed a run.
Here's the pitch. That's up for a ball. Catcher tried to get ready to throw down, but Rosado checked back.
Rosado, the only man on base. He's on first with nobody out. In the bottom of the third, Firebirds trail 5-0 to Avon Grove. Conley ready for his 2-1. Catches the bottom of the zone again for strike 2. I'd say give kudos to Joe O'Connor behind the plate with some good framing. I mean, I have been strikes, but you can see the glove move a little up.
Oh, definitely. Here's the 2-2. Nope. Checks first. Rosado slides back in safely. I'm gonna miss just watching baseball when we're in Spain.
That's a good point.
It's gonna be sad.
It's 6 hours ahead.
Dude, a full, 2 weeks without it. There's the pitch. I think that was a ball down. Scoreboard's not changing. That may have been a foul. No idea.
Conley ready for his 2-2 yet again. Pitch fouled off. Over by the field house. And on the roof. And it scared the crap out of the guy in the bullpen for Avon Grove. A little too close from comfort, about 20 yards away.
If the maintenance guys didn't go up there to get the balls, imagine how many there'd be up there. It'd be like a pool of them.
Oh, it hit the roof and bounced off because they probably hit on a ball.
That's fair.
And a big swing and a miss by Gonglick. He's down swinging. That brings up Reese Accord, 1 out, and the man on first for the Firebirds, and Accord looking to battle back.
Here's the State College slugger ready for his check back to first. Rosado getting in O'Rourke's head. Can't believe they just came up with that. The State College slugger. That's fire.
That's nice.
The pitch to McCord. Taken for ball 1.
That pitch. Ground ball over to second. By the bag. Rosado's tagged out, and then safe at first.
Oof. Good speed from McCord there to barely beat out the double play.
Yeah. And barely, meaning just barely. Even some little slightly disagreeing calls from the Avon Grove bench, but they get over it quickly, as that brings up Isaac Acosta. They're now man on first and 2 outs. First pitch taken for a strike to Acosta.
O'Rourke, the 0-1.
This one on the strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Isaac Acosta, the second baseman.
Running is Accord. Slides, and he's in there safely. Cloud of dust comes up.
So Accord has a stolen base. He is now in scoring position with 2 outs for Acosta. And Acosta's facing a 1-1 count.
That was like one of those steals from the baseball movies where the dust is just so abundant after the slide. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Ooh.
Grounded to first. I don't even know if that was grounded to line, whatever it was.
Acosta's going home for the bobble at first, and he is safe. It was a tough play over at first by Lesturgeon.
Great base running by Accord there to score the run.
Hurt by Nate Schwing. And yeah, it is good base running by Acosta.
Accord,
sorry.
Acosta knocked him in.
Acosta also good base running. He hold up at first and avoid enticing to go over to second. It's now a 5-1 game. The Firebirds inching their way back. A man on first and 2 outs.
The first baseman crawling over at first. Checks off. That's a fly ball. Deep left field. Back. Track wall.
One off the wall. Ground rule double.
Ground rule double for Matthew Baker. I want to do the Michael K call.
What one's that?
My dude.
I want you to say it. You didn't want to do it.
Well, I'll do it when we hit a homer.
Okay.
It's one of the most iconic home run calls of recent.
I know what it is. I'm giving you a chance to say it on the broadcast. I was trying to elude you.
We need a homer. It's not the same effect if it's no homer. Oh, pinch runner for Baker. Who is that? 15.
Second and third, 2 outs for Joey Amati. He struck out his last time up. And he has a 1-0 count right here. Amati ready in the 1-0. Fouled off.
Who's 15? It might be Walsh.
I believe Walsh is 7.
15.
No, here.
Oh, God. Alright, someone's a second.
Who's at first? What's at second? Oh, is that?
Alano's on third, I think.
Nah, that wasn't this game. Who's at first? What's on second? They're on third?
No, it's I don't know. Alano's at third.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's that's the entire fun of that joke.
I know it's the point of the joke. I'm saying I couldn't tell. I couldn't remember what the exact phrase in the joke was. That skit.
Exactly, you didn't know. He's a third.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch from O'Rourke. It's popped up. Pitcher points up like Edwin Diaz. Third base.
Ooh,
nice
nice catch.
diving catch to get the out to end the inning. Avon Groves saves himself some trouble with a bit of a danger from Acosta. And this inning ends with only one run scored in the Firebirds' favor. It is 5-1 Avon Grove.
Bunt called on top of the fourth. It's a ground ball over the pitcher. The third goes to first immediately, and it's a quick one out as Alex Hubbard makes a good play, and then Costa digs it out of the dirt. One pitch, one out for Hubbard, and there's one out and no one on for the Red Devils in the fourth. First pitch taken for a strike. So Braden Gray grounded out, and that brings up Aiden Casey. And Casey now has a 1-1 count. Two one now the count to Casey. And the 2-1 pitch. Someone fouled off. Two balls, two strikes to the third baseman, Casey. And a pitch swung on, line drive in the left, is down for a base hit. Casey with one out gets on first with the single, and there's now a man on first, one out for the Red Devils. 1-0 the count to John the Sturgeon. And the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Two the count and a big swing and a miss. And the 2-0 line drive, caught it short, through the first is just a little high. And that was a prime opportunity for a double play for the Firebird defense. As it was a great catch in midair by Matt Gonglick, but the throw just a little high for Isaac Acosta.
Hubbard sets. Pitch comes in. Taken, ball 1. Rosenbacher waits. Hubbard comes in. Taken, ball 2. That's going to be fouled off. Make the count 2-1.
Rosenbach has a single his last time up. And again, 2-1 count here.
Ball 3 for Hubbard. The sophomore shortstop has been pitching really well this year, holding a 1.21 ERA. It's a ground ball, fouled off down the third base line. Fills up the count. But Hubbard's 3-0 with a 1.21 ERA. I mean, pretty solid, that's for sure. Allowed 7 runs in 17.1 innings. Only 3 of them earned, which is pretty impressive.
It is impressive.
16 Ks in 17 innings.
And he's due for 1 here.
Only thing is, those 3 runs that Hubbard has allowed have all come from homers. So, pretty much for Hubbard, if they don't hit the ball out, odds are they're not going to score. Pop up, dead center, back, track wall, and what a catch! Aiden Robbins! What a play!
Now that's player of the week material.
Holy cow!
I thought you had jinxed it for a second. I thought that he'd have to hit it out. And Aiden Robbins just changed everybody's mind on the spot.
I wouldn't forgive myself. Oh my god, what a play!
The diving catch up against the rope fence in deep straightaway center field.
That was incredible.
Ben Salem Courier, make sure you watch this stream because that was amazing.
Overrule the vote. Give Aiden Robbins the win.
That is at the top of the 4th, headed to the bottom of the 4th, and because of that catch, the Firebirds only trail by 4, 5-1.
First pitch in for a foul. Pitch is coming into Kalak. Yes, Kalak. Second pitch taken for a ball. Kalak, adjust the helmet. Get ready for the pitch. O'Rourke delivers. Swing and a drive! Back at the wall!
Staying in.
Oh! Caught at the wall. I thought he had that. Oh, I was so ready. I was so ready for that call.
I could see the excitement in your eyes.
Ah! Oh, it's one of the worst feelings when you're so ready for something and it doesn't happen. Ouch. Alright, here we go. Nova Noah. First pitch in for a strike. The pitch from O'Rourke. Ooh, curveball. Sorted him. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Noah totally misjudged that pitch. His pitch, O'Rourke. Noah delivers it up the middle. Second baseman Fields fires, and McDermott's going to beat out another infield hit. This is incredible. Speedster going crazy today.
McDermott happy with himself with a little let's go.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's much better than what happened the last time I was on the broadcast when we got cursed out by the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll gladly hear let's go.
I'll never forget that. That was just
That was so funny. You didn't even hear it. I had to tell you about it.
well, I heard him say something. I didn't know it was directed at me.
Robbins. Whoa! Up and in at the head. Gets his head out of the way in time. That's ball one.
What can I say? It just calls people to get their emotions out. I'm different like that.
He doesn't know how to be infield hits. Here comes O'Rourke. Sets, leg up, fires. Ball. Wait.
Ball two.
No. That was... I'm confused. I forget what the count was prior to the pitch. I'm just gonna be honest.
It was 1-1. It should be.
No, it wasn't. It was either 0-1 or 1-0, and I don't know which one.
No, it was 1-1, right?
No, it's 1-1 now.
No, easy.
There's strike two. Okay, so it was 1-0, then it was strike one, now it's strike two, so it's 1-2 count.
The pitches that was up and in just completely disappear.
That was the ball. Then the pitch I didn't know what happened was the second pitch.
I thought he fouled one off
No.
before that.
No.
Oh, alright.
Alright, 1-2 count. Sorry for that. O'Rourke delivers ground ball. Shortstop almost over the head. Fields and
Just in time.
barely gets them. Almost had another infield hit, which would have been absolutely incredible. Robbins barely couldn't beat it out. He used too much energy in the diving play.
Yeah. McDermott advanced to second on the play, so there's a man on second and one out for the Firebird offense, with Eddie Rosado coming to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat to Rosado is taken for a ball. He has a fielder's choice and a single today. Looking to drive home another run and make it a 3-run game. The pitch swung on line drive, shallow right. It died in midair, and that's out number 3. It died really fast as it got just barely to the edge of the infield. So the Firebirds are retired, unable to get that last run home, beating McDermott from second. We're at the top of the 5th. The Firebirds starting to run low on time as they trail by 4, 5-1 to the Avon Grove Red Devils. So here we are in the top of the 5th. It's the Red Devils leading it off. And the first pitch taken for ball 1. As Owen Yoder, the shortstop, at the plate. So, Jack, would you like to explain the debate we were having in between innings?
Yeah, so Zach Gallen, a pitcher for the Arizona Diamondbacks, was warming up for his game. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. But he hit a bird with a warm-up curveball. And I am arguing that he is Randy Johnson 2.0 due to the fact that he is a Diamondbacks pitcher that hit a bird with a baseball.
I disagree, because Randy Johnson's was mid-game, and the
Pop
bird
up,
exploded.
Acosta fending off the sun. And that's going to go foul. And Avon
the
Grove
grass.
kids are going to go get it before I can. It's like a little game. Seems that... What is that? Hubbard up, delivers. Ball 2.
Yeah, 2-2 the count to Yoder. So I disagree with your statement about Zach Allen because Randy Johnson was mid-game and the bird exploded.
Well, yeah,
That
but
bird
he
did not
still
explode.
hit
That
the bird.
that bird just died. That wasn't even funny. I can't laugh at that. I can see that. I look at Randy Johnson and was like, oh wow, like that was an explosion of a living thing.
Well, who said the bird died?
Who said that it got hit by a
Gallons didn't.
flying?
Gallons flew right off.
No way.
Yeah.
Seriously?
It was a warm-up curveball, like 50. It sounded like
But
it's
still,
like a 102-mile-an-hour fastball.
The bird was smaller than the ball. If you got hit
If
by
you hit a bird that's
if
bigger
you
than
got
a ball,
hit by
that's an
a-
issue.
If you got hit by a flying chunk of cork and rubber that was larger than the size of you going 50 miles an hour, you probably died.
If I was the size of a bird, probably, but hey, that bird's just built different.
I'm seeing the same proportions. And that
The
was
third
popped up.
pop-up of the at-bat on top of the Firebird dugout.
Kind of sound like Aaron Hicks slamming his top of the bat on the top of the Yankees dugout that one time.
That was Brett Gardner. That was not Aaron Hicks.
Oh. Seems like Hicks material.
It definitely does. It's probably the best thing he'd do as a Yankee in the last, I don't know, year.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count to Yoder. And getting fouled off. And he's working up Hubbard's count.
I'm tempted to go buy an Aaron Hicks jersey now and then just get rid of it.
Get rid of it via flame, just trash. You would do something
I don't
interesting.
know. Put it in a balloon and send it up into the sky.
That's better than what I thought you would ever come up with. The only problem is going to be finding a balloon big enough that you can get the jersey in there. Like jersey numbers. Like the rest of the jersey.
Hey,
you
if there's a will, there's a way. That's how it goes. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Foul ball smoked the Avon Grove third base coach, and he just shakes it right off.
Someone's running tomorrow.
Wow. Megatron.
So that was Yoder. Yoder, if you're going to be watching this stream, make sure you bring your running shoes to practice because that's probably what's going to happen.
Not going to have to run as much as Coach Heston made us run on our last practice.
Probably not going to be running as much as the third base coach either.
We had to run like so many W's on this field, it wasn't even funny.
Run W's?
Yeah.
Like those are the shape of a W?
Home left field foul pole, home center field, home right field foul pole, home.
Home, left field, foul pole.
Home center field, home right, home. It's like
I know what you're talking about. I just had a picture in my head. That's a
Oh.
rip. That's a base hit. That one gets further away from the third base coach. It's bobbled and
Oh.
left.
the worst part about those W's is we have to do it with a bat over our head. That's the worst
Oh.
part. And we can't like put it on our shoulder either. We have to like fully hold it over our heads.
Oh.
It sucks. It's really bad. So we decided
So-
to do it our way, and it's the last practice. What's he gonna do?
So Owen Yoder got a single there. So that brings up Trent Dozenbach.
Hubbard, the pitch. That's taken. Ball 1.
Man on first and nobody out for Avon Grove. Hubbard will throw back. Yoder got getting back in time.
Hubbard once again showing off in this game. I'm pretty sure he hasn't allowed to run yet.
He's
A
not.
runner going, fouled off. A runner will have to go back to first.
That's Yoder forced back after the Dozenbach foul ball. That's his first strike of the at-bat, so they count 1-1.
Hubbard looks in. Checks back. Acosta falls, but makes sure to recover the ball. Doesn't let it get past him.
Pretty sure Hubbard's still pissed that Yoder worked his pitch count up that much.
What'd you say?
I'm pretty sure Hubbard's still pissed that Yoda worked his pitch count up that much.
Oh, probably.
I say Yoda. It's Yoder. Can I just use spell check on that entire sentence?
Foul pitches off, I will. That's awful. I'm sorry. Cut that.
No.
Find a way to cut it while it's live. I'm sorry. That was awful. All right, here we go. Wait, no, now it's back on.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Dozenbach ready for the 2-2 with Yoder on first.
Runner on first. Hubbard looks back, throws. Acosta. Not in time.
So once again, we apologize for the lack of camera angles today. Only 1 in the outfield instead of our usual 2, with 1 being up behind home plate as well.
That's up high for a ball. Hubbard delivers. Runner goes. It's a walk, so stolen base. Actually, I never knew this. Do stolen bases count when it's a walk?
I don't believe so.
I didn't think so.
It's a free bag.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd ask.
So Dozenbach walks after hitting to a double play as last time out.
Whoa! Coach Zelensky calling to the pen. That was not a play I expected there.
However, with a solid 3 innings,
Uh-oh.
didn't allow a run.
Here comes University of South Florida commit Matthew Goldenbaum, ready to get back on the bump.
This Golden Bomb pitching story reminds me of that one Texas A&M fan that kicked a field goal at halftime for 50 grand, and then Coach Mike Leach, RIP, brought him out of the stands mid-game. He tried out for the football team, made it, and never missed an extra point.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that real?
But I'm not sure you've never missed an extra point. I'm not sure if that part's real.
No,
Maybe-
like the whole thing. That's real?
Yeah, it's very much real.
That's wild.
That's the most Mike
Holy
Leach
cow.
thing ever.
Oh, here's Goldie.
He'll come back in a minute after his warm-up pitches.
Golden Bomb. Ready for his first pitch. Up. Holy cow. Right in there. Strike one. It amazes me how fast he throws. It's ridiculous.
This is a designated hitter.
Wow.
POV Shohei Ohtani. Just double the bet.
POV Shohei Ohtani breathes. Wow. Goldie shaking off. Get Manfred in here. Where's the pitch clock? Goldie up. Delivers. Ew.
Manfred would put foul ball fences up along here, and then I wouldn't have any chance to catch a ball. Down to the foul pole.
I feel like we should bring up the time when we went to the Phillies game about a month ago, and I jinxed both Kyle Schwarber and Edmundo Sosa to go superhuman.
Yes.
I feel like we need to bring that up.
I will not let you forget that either. I was talking Schwarber the entire day, and I told you in the first inning,
Ball
I want you to
outside.
bet on what sign would be closest to his home run, the Life brand sign or the Toyota sign in right field. And it was a Life brand sign. But you didn't pick either, so you didn't get anything.
I just dislike. I dislike Kyle Schwarber with a flaming passion.
For no reason.
No, for a lot of reasons. Down, and that gets away. Runners will advance. No, but there's a lot of reasons why I don't like Schwarber.
Which are?
The fact that he went crazy for Boston that one year.
That's fair. Was that the year before he came
And
to Philly?
plus, he's so overpaid, it's not even funny. What?
That was the year before he came to Philly, right?
Yeah,
Boston?
yeah, he was traded at the deadline to the Sox, and he had, like, the greatest July in human history. Golden Bomb. Wow.
Ooh.
Delivers. Called strike. Oh, wow.
Swing. So swing down looking, and that brings up Caleb Strawhecker.
Golden Bomb beans him.
So a hit by pitch for Strawhecker.
I believe he also hit the home run early in the game.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I marked it on my paper. I don't know if it's him. Bases loaded for Golden Bomb. Not a very common occurrence. You see this. Only one out. Golden Bomb ready, set. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Matt right there. Caden too busy adjusting his fantasy baseball
I'm
lineup.
still watching the game. Because when you play fantasy baseball and you have 4 guys get ruled out of the lineup for some random reason, even though they're all
Fantasy
studs.
baseball's boring.
This is the person that's a bigger baseball guy than me.
Yeah, fantasy football is fun. Fantasy baseball's boring. It's too
It's
complicated.
just an L take.
No, it's right. It's too complicated. Golden Bomb delivers. The ball will once again get away, but nobody will advance as a great play by Matt Baker holds the ball. Here's another pitch from Goldie. Goldie, leg up, fires. That's going to be ball 2.
Two balls and 1 strike now the count.
The pitch. Ball down. I really wish we had one of the radar guns just so we could see how fast Goldie's throwing on a game-by-game basis.
So that was a strike. It's 2-2 now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Umpire made 0 noise. Okay, my bad, everyone.
2-2 to Joe O'Connor, the catcher.
I'm judging based on the umpire.
What?
Okay, scoreboard didn't update. That was a ball, and that walks in a run. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now.
So a run scores on the walk RBI. And it's now 6-1 Avon Grove.
The annoying part is I believe that run will go in Hubbard,
Yeah, you're right.
which is kind of annoying.
That's an unearned run.
No, it's an earned run.
It is an earned run.
Yeah.
So what's an unearned run?
If like the batter gets on base via error,
Hey, is that?
I think fielder's choice. Oh my God, he beamed him again.
Yeah, hit by pitch.
And there's 2 earned runs on Hubbard's paper, unless they were unearned runners, in which I would just be forgetting.
What's the ruling in high school for hit by pitches? Because Golden Bomb has not hit 2 batters.
I don't think there's really a rule. I think that he can just hit as many guys as he wants. It's just until the umpires determine it intentional that it gets problematic.
I know in Little League it's a 3-batter max. If you hit 3 batters, you're out. Like not ejected, but you can't pitch.
Happened to me, and my face was bleeding. So they need to put one of those in high school. That's for sure.
I remember playing with the
JV is just a hit by pitch fest. Trust me, I was riding the bench the whole time.
I remember playing Little League. A kid on my team who never pitched before hit 2 back-to-back batters. The 3rd batter came to the plate crying, and the first pitch hit him right in the back of the leg. And he was still crying on the first base. And that was the end of my friend's pitching.
So funny thinking back, how little leaguers just take a 20-mile-an-hour fastball to the leg.
Yeah.
2-1 count for Golden Bomb. Goldie needs to get under control. This is
Golden
not
Bomb to Braden Gray. Or no, to Aiden Casey and for Greg hit by pitch.
This is not Golden Bomb-esque. We need other Goldie back. Pitch. Struck.
Parking lot. Ooh!
I'll get that. You take the at-bat.
All right. That was about 3 feet from being an insurance problem. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Aiden Casey ready. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And Casey, the third baseman, ready for his full count pitch. Taken upstairs, ball 4. 3 straight runs walked home under Golden Bomb. And that makes it an 8-1 game. That brings up John Lesturgeon, playing over at second today. Pitch taken for a strike, the count 0-1. Sturgeon ready. That pitch swung on. Hit to shallow right. Catch is made. Runner will tag. The throw home is
Safe.
and not in time. So a run scores on the sac fly by Lesturgeon. That makes it a 9-1 ball game with 2 outs. Two outs and men on first and third.
The pitch from Golden Bomb. In there, ball one.
Trevor Dozenbach at the plate, the center fielder.
Pitch coming in. Strike one. I can't see the camera. I'm using that.
And the 1-1 pitch, fouled off.
If the top of that backstop wasn't there, that thing would have gone up to the moon. That was like right on the bottom of the ball. Straight up.
A 1-2 pitch to Trevor Dozenbach. On the way in just a second. Here it is. Taken for strike 3. Golden Mile gets out of the inning, but the damage is done as the Firebirds now trail by 8, 9-1, heading to the bottom of the 5th.
Who's up? Conley? O'Rourke still in the game, delivers. Strike one. Right down the middle, taken by, I believe that's Gonglik, am I correct?
Yep.
O'Rourke set up. Pitch, delivers, Gonglik, ground ball, fouls it off of the third base
Bag.
fence.
The fence.
Gust of wind. Almost knocks the 10 over.
That would be pretty bad if that happens.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss from Gonglik. O'Rourke sets him down on 3. Kid, you got it. Kid. I'll take next.
One out now as Gonglik goes down. That brings up Reese Accord. Designated hitter had a fielder's choice earlier today. The first pitch to Accord taken for, or second pitch to Accord taken for ball 2. The 2-0 was fouled off, and the count now 2-1. Corey wearing number 13, again DHing. He has a fielder's choice in his last time up. Now has a 2-1 count going against O'Rourke. Pitch number 4 taken for ball 3. And the count 3-1.
O'Rourke's been dealing today. The fact he's still in the game is really impressive.
The 3-1 pitch swung on, popped up, left field, coming in on it and moving into left center, making the catch, fighting the sun. And doing a good job of it was Trent Dozenbach. And there are 2 outs in the 5th.
Here's Acosta in the box. Takes ball 1.
One of the count to Isaac Acosta is a single, which brought in the only Firebird offensive run today.
That's ball 2. 2-0, 2 outs for Avon Grove. I'm praying it's Avon and not like Avon or something.
I think it's Avon.
Deep drive! Right field! It is up! It is high! And it is gone! A moonshot for Isaac Acosta! What a shot! Wow!
That cuts the deficit down to 7 as the Firebirds get their second run of the game, and Acosta has had them both.
I get it! No, come back here.
That brings the score to 9-2 Avon Grove after a solo shot by Isaac Acosta. Next up, Matt Baker with a ground out and a ground rule double. And he takes strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. And the 1-0 taken again down low, ball 2. Brief little mound visit between O'Rourke and Joe O'Connor. Really windy broadcast today. That 10 continues to shake. That pitch taken just a little high, ball 3. And the count now 3-0 to O'Connor. Or pardon me, 3-0 to Baker. The 3-0 pitch. Taken for strike 1, caught the bottom of the zone. The 3-1 to Baker on the way from O'Rourke. In the dirt, ball 4. And the Firebirds putting together a late, small, but late rally. And they have a man on first with 2 outs. We'll have mound visit for Avon Grove. O'Rourke has done a great job today, looking to finish this 5th inning. But we may have a pitching change. We'll be back in a minute. We'll figure it out. It's the Red Devils 9, the Firebirds 2. O'Rourke will stay on the mound for the moment. Pitch taken down low. The ball 1. Joey Amati at the plate. Amati has a strikeout and a ground out today. That pitch taken for strike 2. Ball 2. The count to Amati. And the pitch popped up, right field side near the tent, and just past the tent into the parking lot. The 3-1. Finally, the 2-1 taken for a ball, and the count now 3-1 to Amati. And the pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Amati works a walk. That's back-to-back walks for the Firebird offense. That brings up Will Kalak.
Here comes Coach out to the mound.
They just had a pitching mound visit a minute ago, so this could be an
It has
initial
to be.
pitching change.
By league rule, if they had one already, it has to be taken out.
That will be it.
This was an impressive outing from O'Rourke. I mean,
4
just
2/3, 2 earned runs.
just masterful. That was incredible.
And so O'Rourke will head back to the dugout. We'll take a break. The Firebirds trail by 7, 9-2 against Avon Grove. Will Kalak at the plate. He has a double and a pop out. He has men on first and second and 2 outs here. He takes in the dirt.
I thought that hit him.
Yeah. Jackson Mills takes over on the mound. Wearing number 14. And the 1-0 is a ground ball through, almost through the hole. It's short. The throw goes to first. Not in time. Will Kalak beats at the throw for an infield single. And the bases are now loaded with 2 outs for the Firebirds. And we have Noah McDermott, who's 2 for 2 with 2 infield singles of his own. And that hits him. A run scores on the hit by pitch. The Firebirds inching ever closer. It's a 6-run game. That feels weird to say. It's a 9-3 Avon Grove lead. Bases are still loaded, but still 2 outs for the Firebirds. It brings up Aiden Robbins, the Seton Hall commit. Coming off a cycle, and he hits that one. Way back there, it is gone! Aiden Robbins has woken up the Firebirds offense and the stadium. Grand slam Robbins time in deep center. It's a 2-run game, and we are right back at it from Holy Ghost Prep. (9-7) Aiden Robbins, a grand salami to straightaway center. His second home run in as many broadcasts here. Coming off a cycle, now has a single and a grand slam. And the first pitch to Rosado, taken for strike 1. A 2-out 6-run rally with 2 outs for the Firebirds. One-on-one now the count. Rosado has a fielder's choice in a single today. Starting in right field. Pitch taken for strike 2, a questionable call on the inside corner. The count 1-2. And the pitch. Check swing didn't go. 2-2 now the count. And we say yet again, vote Aiden Robbins for the Ben Salem Couriers Player of the Week. That one's ripped. Shallow right. It is down for a hit. The Firebirds, who trailed by 8 runs just 10 minutes ago, have the tying run at home plate, and it's Matt Gonglick, the number 3 hitter, playing short, as Rosado has his second single of the game. In case you're curious on how to vote Aiden Robbins for your Offensive Player of the Week on the Ben Salem Courier, go to their official Instagram page. At the start of next inning, I'll be able to get that official page to you. And that hits him. The Firebirds are feeling it, and the go-ahead runner is at the plate. And it's Reese Accord. We have seen this time and time again. Accord coming to the plate in big moments. And he has gone even bigger in said moments. A quick mound visit between Joe O'Connor and Jackson Mills. Mills hoping to stay in it. Accord looking to take him out of it. Accord hit into a fielder's choice earlier. He then followed up with a single, looking to go a little longer than that. And the first pitch of the at-bat to Reese Accord. And the dirt ball 1.
we just kill it.
Accord ready for the 1-0. He is the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 5th in the 7-inning game. And the pitch to Accord. Ball 2. Now the count to Accord. A walk loads the bases for Isaac Acosta, who has a home run of his own and an RBI single. No easy way out of it for Jackson Mills. And the 2-0 pitch on the way to Accord, and he wanted that one, he fouls it off. 2-1 out of the count. Accord the go-ahead run. First and third for HGP with 2 outs. Check back to first, not in time, as Gonwick got back safely. Accord ready for his 2-1 pitch, fouls it off. 2-2 now the count. This at-bat could decide the game for the Firebirds. They have the mental advantage at the moment. And the 2-2 pitch to Accord. Runner goes. And it's a double steal home. Safe at the plate.
Holy cow, this game's been turned on its head.
The double steal has been executed. It's a 9-8 game. Accord as a man on second and 2 outs, as well as a full count. The Firebirds have pulled within a run.
I can't wait till I can watch your call for that Robbins grand slam.
Oh, I know.
I was just screaming from right field.
They trailed 9-1 15 minutes ago. It is now 9-8.
Holy cow. Just
and
got
it's
to
Reese Accord with a full count.
Just deliver the ball to Robbins right there. That was sweet.
Nice. The pitch to Accord at the full count. Swung on, line drive, it's down for a hit. The Firebirds have tied the game in the 5th inning. Unbelievable.
It's the comeback of the century. New England can't top this.
And we didn't cheat.
Oh my.
9-9 in the 5th.
Oh.
Do you believe in miracles?
I sure have to after this. Holy cow.
Accord an RBI single, and it brings up Isaac Acosta. A home run and an RBI single.
Oh, here comes the coach out to the bump. And the ball is taken out of his hand. Wow.
At Jackson Mills, a short-lived outing. You do have to feel bad for him, but as a Firebird fan, you can't help but be excited. Down 9-1 less than 20 minutes ago.
My goodness.
And it's now 9-9. That is absolutely incredible.
That is incredible. That's
and the Firebirds
wild.
had their hottest hitter today at the plate with 2 outs and they ran on first.
Holy. This is
They can take
incredible.
the lead here.
This is insane. This is amazing.
What an incredible game. I am shivering in the cold. I gotta get out and walk around in between innings.
I'm like trying to catch my breath from all the times I've been running.
We'll take a quick break on the broadcast. There'll be a pitching change as Jackson Mills comes out and Pierce O'Brien comes in. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Do you believe in miracles? Because that is what this bottom of the 5th inning has been for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebird offense. They trailed 9-1. It's now 9-9, all in the same inning. And it's the guy who started it off, Isaac Acosta, over at first, wearing number 27, who looks to finish the job. He is a solo shot, which made it 9-2. And RBI Singh only hits that one. Deep center field, way gone! Isaac Acosta, his second home run in the inning. The Firebirds have taken the lead in the top bottom of the 5th inning.
This is insane!
It is 11-9.
Acosta is insane! I ran all the way back from the car for this. Oh my god. Dude, I go to the car and the first pitch is another doink. Are you kidding me?
Unreal.
This is
Isaac Acosta.
Oh my god.
11-9 in the 5th.
Holy
It is a 10-run inning for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds.
Holy cow. Dude, you cannot make this up. This is insane. Dude.
Wow.
What?
That brings up Matt Baker, who has a ground out and a double.
Dude, what a comeback.
Who's taken down low for a strike.
That's insane.
Did Mike go to get the ball?
I don't think so.
Where'd the ball go?
Where'd
Where'd the ball go?
Michael get the ball.
Where'd the ball go? I didn't even see it.
Pop up over near the fence and just past the
Do you know where the ball went?
center field.
Like dead center?
Yeah,
You think it's reachable? Is it that all the way down there?
probably.
But that looks like a wall scraper.
I might go grab it.
I'll go look.
I'll go grab it.
No.
Baker ready. And the pitch is a wild pitch, or drop third, and he's thrown out at first. That does it for the inning, but the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds score 10, and they lead it 11-1. Yeah, sorry, not 11. They lead it 11-9 in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th, and all of a sudden it's the Red Devils with work to do, trailing by 2. So all of a sudden is the Red Devils down by 2. And their offense steps back up. It's Owen Yoder at the plate. Yoder takes low. 1-1 the count. And the pitch, Yoder, the ground ball over to second. A little bit of a bobble, the throw goes to first. And a little bit of haywire play all around as Yoder safe at first. So Yoder reaches on an error that brings up Trent Dozenbach. So the Fires in this huge game as they're 11-7. Sorry, 12-7. And Avon Grove coming in at 14-5. So a very pivotal game for the playoffs. And the Fires down 9-1 have come storming back to 11-9. And it's a wild pitch. Yoder will be up in second, standing up to second. And there's a man on second and nobody out now for the Red Devils. They seem to manipulate an answer of their own. And that one's popped up. Carrying back to right. That was not a pop-up. And that one is gone. Based on the signs from the infield, it looked like it was going to be a pop-up. And Trent Dozenbach has just tied the game in the top of the 6th. And just like that, Avon Grove is back at 11. It's 11-11. What a game this has been.
Let's play 9 innings. Big game.
Your score in the top of the 6th, the brand new inning, as the bases have now emptied. Still nobody out, and it brings up Nate Schwing. Swing checked his swing. It did not go around, so it's ball 2. Golden Mom remains on the mound for the Firebirds. The pitch taken for strike 1. Two on the count. That brings the Avons up to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes for Nate Schwing. That one just a little inside, ball 3 in the count now full.
Oh, that was him? That was him? Oh, wow.
Schwing 0 for 2, a fly out and strikeout. After Schwing, it's Strawhecker, O'Connor, and Gregg. And the pitch swung on and missed. Golden Mom gets a strikeout, and there's now 1 out in the top of the 6th. Caleb Strawhecker now the batter. And Strawhecker takes ball 1. And catches the inside of the zone, strike 1. The County gives it 1 apiece. Mike, want to get on the broadcast?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we have a special guest today, Aramark turned Colin Mike, school celebrity. I have him on the broadcast for a little bit, as long as you want to stay on.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So 11-11, 2-1. sorry, 11-11, 2-1 the count to Caleb Strawhecker, the designated hitter for Avon Grove. Golden Bomb remains on the mound. And a pitch, swing and a miss. So Michael was racing through your mind as you were racing at the center field to get that Aiden Robbins grand slam.
I was looking at the baseball.
Yep. So that made it a 9-7 game. What a comeback for the Fibers in that fifth inning, it hasn't been.
Well, if my team wins another playoffs, then we gotta play another game on Tuesday.
All right. You safe for the playoff.
Yep.
You're safe for the playoffs. It's about taking for ball 3. Fibers lost the state championship last year, looking to get back and build back better. No, I'm not. I'm not quoting the politician. I just realized that. No, I'm not. No politics on the broadcast. And that's taken to drop third, strike down low. It's going to be a play at the first base, just a little high. And reaching on a drop third is the apparent pinch hitter, number 12, Evan Klemaszewski. And for that, it's Joe O'Connor. O'Connor with a man on first and 1 out. And the first pitch to him, taken at the bottom of the zone, strike 1. So, Mike, final score prediction for today's game.
If they hit 2 more home runs, then they might win the game, right? Like 13-11.
All right, you're saying 2 more solo home runs for
Yep.
the HGP?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 13-11, you heard it here first. Is a check swing foul for O'Connor. No balls, 2 strikes to Joe O'Connor. He has a walk and a fly out. Takes some practice swings as Golden Bomb remains on the mound. Yeah, striking out 2 batters ago. Struck out the last batter who reached on the drop third. The pitch taken for strike 3. O'Connor down looking at the bottom of the zone, and there's 2 outs in the top of the 6th. So Golden Bomb has essentially struck out the side here. Designated hitter turned all-star pitcher.
I'll help you do it.
Yeah. So that brings up Braden Gregg. Got hit by a pitch his last time up. And the pitch to Gregg. Swung on. Ground ball through the hole in right field. Both runners will hold up at 1 base forward. So it met on first and second and 2 outs for Avon Grove. They have had a 2-run home run in the inning.
Good effort, good effort. Like that.
First pitch taken in for a strike. One taken, the 0 on Palmer taken down low. That's ball 1. And it's a good double steal for Avon Grove. They have men on second and third now with 2 outs and the count 1-1. Acosta has the call to McDermott. Sorry, not McDermott, to Golden Bomb. The pitch swing and a miss.
Do it again.
1 ball, 2 strikes from Golden Bomb to Aiden Casey. Casey has a double and a single today. And the pitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Taken for strike 3 at the bottom of the zone.
Good job, Matt.
Golden Bomb downs the side in the top of the 6th, and the Firebirds, while allowing 2, still have a tie game at 11-11, hanging the bottom of the 6th. We have a good one from Holy Ghost Prep. It's the Firebirds 11 and the Red Devils 11, and 1.5 to go. Joey Amati leading off for the Firebirds in the bottom of the 6th. They take strike 1 for pitch number 1. Amati has a walk, strikeout, and ground out. Playing left field today, wearing number 17. And he takes back-to-back strikes to count out 0-2 quickly. Amati looking to pick up where the Firebirds left off in the bottom of the 5th. Scoring 10 runs in the inning, and he whiffs at that one. It's a drop third coming out of his O'Connor, and he throws him out. So Amati down swinging for the second time today, and that brings up Will Kalak, the third baseman. Pitch taken down low for strike 1. Kalak, the third baseman, has a single, double, and a pop out. Pitch taken just low. That ends a streak of 4 straight strikes thrown by Pierce O'Brien. O'Brien came in after Jackson Mills struggled in the 5th. The pitch taken just a little too much inside for Kalak, and he's forced to back out of the box. And the count 2-1. And Kalak will take a hit by pitch. And he'll advance to first. So a man on first, 1 out for the Firebirds. Kalak is now reached base for the 3rd time today, and that brings up Noah McDermott, who has already reached base 3 times. A hit by pitch and 2 infield singles. The pitch swung on, line drive, caught, dropped it short. It had found a hole in the glove, safe at second. The Firebirds get away with 1 offensively. McDermott has reached base for the 4th time today. And there's now 1st and 2nd with only 1 out for HGP in the 6th. And at the top of the order, Aiden Robbins. A single, strikeout, ground out, and a grand slam for who should be the Bucks County Carriers Player of the Week. Robbins ready for the first pitch of the at-bat. Here it is. Taken for strike one. Oh, on the count to Robbins. And the pitch. Taking a little low, ball one. 1-1 now the count. And the 1-1, big swing and a miss. 1-2 the count out of the center fielder. Again, has a grand slam earlier that cut the lead down to 2, 9-7. Since then, it's been 11-9 and then tied up at 11 in this game between the Firebirds and Red Devils. We have not had an extra inning broadcast yet this year. Robbins takes in the dirt. It's a double steal, and it's executed to perfection. Kalak and McDermott advance to third and second, respectively. And the count now 2-2 to Robbins, looking to break the tie in the bottom of the sixth. The swung on ground ball through the hole in left center field. One run is in. McDermott can get up there standing. The Firebirds have taken the lead in the sixth inning.
Come on, Robbins, good job.
13-11. Holy Ghost Prep has the lead in the bottom of the sixth. A 2-run single by Aiden Robbins. And Robbins has his 6th RBI of the game. He has accounted for almost half the Firebirds' total runs. Pierce O'Brien will be taken out, a solid outing for him. And you'll have the 4th pitching change of the day for Avon Grove. We'll be back after a few warm-up pitches by Ryan Fuller. But for now, the Firebirds lead at 13-11 after the 2-run single by Aiden Robbins. So Ryan Fuller, the new pitcher for the Avon Grove Red Devils. He's subbing on in place of Pierce O'Brien, who just now allowed the 2-run single by Aiden Robbins, who made it a 13-11 game with his 6th RBI of the game, 6th RBI of the day. After Robbins, it's Eddie Rosado. Still only 1 out, and a man on first for the Firebirds. Rosado shows bunt. Robbins steals. He got a good jump on it, and he is in there safely. The throw got away, but it's easily corralled in shallow center, so Robbins won't advance. Man on second and 1 out now for Rosado. One more could be a nice little security blanket for the Firebird defense going in the top of the 7th and hopefully final inning. That's like hopefully because I'm freezing. The pitch to Rosado. Swung on, line drive, base hit left field. Robbins gets a good bounce off third. He's going to score easily. Rosado upstanding in a second. It's an RBI double for Eddie Rosado. 14-11 Firebirds in the 6th. The Firebirds have some insurance going into the 7th inning, and it's Matt Gonglick, who has 2 strikeouts and a hit by pitch today, coming to the plate. Man on second and 1 out, and the pitch to Gonglick. Taken for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Rosado looked back to second, but without a throw, and he's back standing up. And the pitch, Rosado fouls one off, right field side, foul territory, and it just lands harmlessly. Oh, 2-0 count to Gonglick. And the 0-2 swung on line drive, ground ball over to short. A great play at third. And they're able to get the lead runner Rosado at third, who gets mad at himself after the slide. Very heads-up play over at short by Owen Yoder. I have to give him credit for making the right call there. 2 outs and a man on first now for the Firebird offense. They still lead by 3, 14-11. That brings up Reese Accord. He's a fielder's choice and 2 singles, with his last one being a 2 RBI single. And now on a line drive in center field, that was a base hit. It's the 3rd single of the game for Reese Accord. My scorecard getting busy for the Firebird offense. It still says a 14-11 game, but there's now 1st and 2nd for the HGP Firebirds. 2 outs now, and it's Isaac Acosta, and the red-hot Acosta at that. He has 2 home runs today, a total of 4 RBI, 2 home runs and RBI single. And the pitch, taken down low. So you combine Robbins and Acosta's total runs scored, they have as many as Avon Grove has scored total for their entire team. And it's a 14-11 game. That's amazing. Acosta backs off. Ryan Fuller did so first, so cheers from the Firebird bench. 1-0 the count to Acosta. Pitch, swing, and a miss. He wanted that one. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 taken in the dirt, ball 2. 2-1 the count to the first baseman. Acosta ready for the 4th pitch of the at-bat. Delivery from Fuller. Taken for strike 2. They look back to first. Not in time. Accord got back to first safely. Gonglick followed him back to second, even though he wasn't looked at. And the count 2-2 to Isaac Acosta. Matt Baker, the catcher, in the warm-up circle. And the 2-2 pitch to Acosta. Swung on, ground ball, high bouncer, base hits. Into right center, 1 run scores. Here comes Acosta, is going to be down to second safely. It's an RBI double for Isaac Acosta. He cannot be stopped as a core gets the third. And the score is now 15-11. And once again, all with 2 outs. 15-11 now the score. Second and third, 2 outs for the Firebirds. It's Matt Baker. He's a ground out double. And a steal. I know it's a miscommunication. Acosta is forced to go back. They'll have a rundown. Accord will try to go home. The throw home. Not in time! A miscommunication turned RBI as Accord will steal home. Never seen that before.
It's good to be lucky sometimes.
Yes, it is. It's good to be lucky. Acosta advances to third, and it's now a 16-11 game. And the Firebirds have more than enough for security blanket for the 5-run inning. There's that one clipped his helmet. And Baker will advance to first. Mike is loving it here at the booth. Men on the corners, 2 outs for now, Joey Amati. And the Firebirds have batted around for back-to-back innings. The Firebirds have 16 total runs. 15 of them have come in the last 2 innings. And 13 of them have come with 2 outs. This has been an incredible game if you're a fan of either team. Just a great offense and hitting from both sides. Amadi ready. And the pitch taken down low, ball 1. And the 1-0. Take it inside, and it's an easy stolen base for the Firebirds.
What? Reese? I don't know.
Two and one now. The count to Joey Amati, the left fielder. Second and third, 2 outs. Amati looking to get in some RBIs today. And the pitch. And that hit him. Amati has now loaded the bases
Come on, Joey.
with his second reach of the day. And with that, it makes it, I believe every single batter on the Firebirds offense has reached base. They didn't score 2 runs until the last inning. And every single one of their offensive hitters has reached base. Ryan Fuller will sub off. We have a 5th pitching change of the day for Avon Grove. And speaking of 5, it's a 5-run lead for the Firebirds in the bottom of the 6th. So the first pitch of the at-bat to Will Kalak. The third baseman who has a hit by pitch, single, double, and pop out. And he's hit again. A run will score on Kalak's hit by pitch. We've seen a lot of hit by pitches today for both sides in this offensive duel. And the score now extends to 17-11 in the sixth. After Kalak, it brings up Noah McDermott. 3 singles and a hit by pitch. The pitch to McDermott. Swung on. Line drive. Base hit left field. 2 runs will score easily. A third will not attempt to come home. It's a 2-run double for Noah McDermott. 19-11. McDermott, have yourself a day. 3 singles, a double, hit by pitch, 2 RBI, and 4 total runs scored so far. Here's Aiden Robbins, who needs no introduction, and he fouls that one off. And it hits a car. Off the windshield. We are down a windshield in the parking lot. Could certainly be worse if you're that driver, just be honest. But it could definitely be better than getting your windshield hit by a ball. A lot of things could be better than that. Robbins ready to go. The Firebirds trailed 9-1, and now we are talking about a possible mercy rule in the 6th inning for the Firebird offense. The pitch and the dirt. 2-1 out of the count to Robbins. He has 2 singles, a grand slam, and then a strikeout and a ground out. 6 total RBI, and a total of 3 runs scored. Robbins has second and third and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Aiden Robbins. Robbins is Seton Hall commit, ready for his 2-2. Swung on, ground ball over to short. Fielded cleanly. The throw on the first is in time. The Firebirds are finally retired. But an 8-run inning for Holy Ghost Prep. They have had a 10-run inning and an 8-run inning in the 5th and 6th innings. And now their defense looks to close it out in the top of the 7th. It's a 19-11 HGP lead with 1/2 of an inning hopefully to go for the Holy Ghost Prep. 19-11, the Firebirds lead here in the top of the 7th. My voice has been killed from all the home runs today for the Firebird offense. And Avon Grove will send John Lesturgeon to the plate. Lesturgeon has a sacrifice fly, ground out, and a line out. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1 now the count. The pitch to Lesturgeon. Popped up, shallow center. McDermott coming out, and he makes the catch. McDermott doing it on both sides of the ball, and that's out number 1, the top of the 7th. Trevor Dozenbach comes to the plate. Center fielder who has a single, fielder's choice, and a couple of outs recorded. And the count 0-1 to him. One-on-one the count to Dozenbach. Trevor Dozenbach, that is. And the pitch on the way. In the dirt, didn't catch a piece of his leg. And the count 2-1. Dozenbach ready for the 2-1. And the pitch upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike to the center fielder. Owen Yoder on deck. And the pitch to goes. Dozenbach is taken for strike 2. Dozenbach disagrees, but it's now a full count. 3-2 the count to Trevor Dozenbach. And a pitch from Reese Accord. Swung on, hit well, deep left center field, and it is gone. Way high off a tree in left center. And Dozenbach goes deep. It's now a 19-12 game in the 6th, or 7th. One out at the top of the 7th is now 19-12, Firebirds lead. That brings up Owen Yoder, the shortstop. Yoder pops one up, shallow left center. Backing out Gonglook, and he makes the catch. Matt Gonglook gets the second out of the inning after Yoder's pop out in the first pitch. And Avon Grove, who led 9-1 at one point in the game, is now down to their final out, down 19-12. And it's the other Dozenbach, Trent Dozenbach, who has a home run of his own, double play, walk, and a ground out. And he fouls that one off.
Coming to you, block it. It's coming to you, block it. Full body.
0-1 the count to Trent Dozenbach. And a pitch from Accord, swing and a miss.
Let's go, Ruiz, do it again.
Cheers of approval from right field's Eddie Rosado. No balls, 2 strikes from Trent Dozenbach. Avon Grove down to their final strike. And the pitch Popped up. Shallow left side. Kalak makes the catch.
What a game.
And the Firebirds, who trailed by 8 in the 5th, win it by 7 in the 7th. 19-12 your final score from Holy Ghost Prep as the Firebirds dominate in the second half of the game. Aiden Robbins and I'd say Isaac Costa had to be co-game MVPs today. Robbins, a grand slam to turn the game on its head, made it from a 9-3 to a 9-7 game, had a 2 RBI single after that, a single, strikeout, and 2 groundouts after that, or before that, pardon me. Joey Amati, sorry, not Joey Amati, Isaiah Costa, 2 home runs, 6 total RBI, and 2 additional singles after that. The Firebirds dominate offensively throughout the game, but especially in the second half. 19-12 Firebirds win from Holy Ghost Prep in our final regular season broadcast of the year. It's playoffs time at Holy Ghost. We'll see you next time. Again, your final score, the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds 19, the Avon Grove Red Devils 12. I'm Caden Stewart, signing off.
Holy Ghost Prep ties it up. Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.